So, hello there, beautiful people. For those who are new here, just keeping up with me, welcome back to my channel. And today I'm back with another video. I'll be doing a book review for a book called Upgrade. This is my mom's copy. It's Upgrade by Victor Mugniu. It's building your air game. It's just like a motivational book, and this is my copy. It's very torn. Show you that I've actually been reading it. Like, people have Bibles which are like very new. I've worn my glasses today because of the lights. You'll see them turn black in a few. So I'll be doing a book review of Upgrade. I've never done a book review actually. So Upgrade is a very good motivational book to keep you going. If you want to be inspired, if you want to keep your A game, you Upgrade. It's all about the 3 A's. So it's a very nice book written by our pastor Victor from my church, which is Untitled Chapter. It's a very nice community of very good believers and visionaries, and this book is by Pastor Victor Mugniu. And something nice about it is, this is my mom's copy. He writes you like this, what would you say, it's already autobiographed by him. He tells you, may this book, like let's say about mine, it was like, Vivian, may this book be a tool in the journey of upgrading yourself to your best version. May your vision become a reality. Very nice. So I'll take you through like the bits and tricks and things I learned from this book. One thing I liked about it is like in every chapter, so here's the table of contents. It's all awareness. Chapter 1, I don't know how I'll go about the videos. I don't know if I'll do part A, part B, C, D, because it has 10 chapters, but it's all about your upgrade. It's all about awareness, attitude, ability, ambition. And I liked that in every intro of every chapter there are like some quotes from very different people, like Maya Angelou, different visionaries, we will say, who built their A game and became people we could discuss about and came out very nice quotes. So I'll start with chapter 1. I'm really liking the sun today. Thank God for the sun. So the book is Upgrade by Pastor Victor Mugniu, and if you want a copy, just leave a comment down below. I really like motivation. If you've been with me through my YouTube journey, I just like things which motivate me. I like listening to podcasts which motivate me, reading books. Like I also told you, like when in my other videos, I used to like when in school, a motivator about nani wakona come kutuongelesha shule, and then after that people would be like, it's all in the mind, it's what you tell the mind. And I used to like that so much, and I think I've carried it on till who I am now at my 22 years old, just reading nice books which inspire me to become a better self and not slack in my life. Yeah, so we'll start with chapter 1, which is awareness. And in every chapter I've written like my best quotes, and I'll share with you the quotes. Yeah, so I'll do chapter 1 first. Chapter 1, which is awareness. Yes, Vivian, talk to them. I really don't know if this will be very inspirational to you, but I hope it will keep you going someday. Come me not my eyeliner may change black. So chapter 1 is awareness, and so I'll be saying my favorite quote, because what Pastor Victor has done is he's written like the other quotes out here. Yeah, there are 1 million quotes on here. So yeah, let's do this. So chapter 1, I really liked what Nathaniel Branden said. The first step towards change is awareness. The second step is acceptance. And in this, I got that many of us lack the understanding of the opportunities we get. We're not aware of like what's around us. We just don't see like you have all your resources around. You're not aware of the surrounding. And this opportunities may lead to positive or negative outcome. We need to be aware of the power of time, to be precise. We need to be aware about the environment we're in, because we can learn a lot from it. We need to be aware of the things and events that happen around us which are not usual to us, or we've never experienced it before. Knowledge is power, so consistent knowledge, consistent reading, consistent just grabbing a book, or maybe even reading like 2 or 4 or 5 or half of the book chapter. It's really interesting. Yeah, so we need to stay woke and identify our true inner selves. This helps us to maneuver through life swiftly and deal with everything that comes our way with an open and clear mind. Chapter 2 is attitude. The quote that I liked the most here is, if you don't like something, change it. If you can't change it, change your attitude. Who said this? It's Maya Angelou. And we are what we tell our minds we are. How we go on our everyday life, for example, the work we do, the cleaning, waking up early, is all about how we perceive it through our attitude and how these actions affect us. Positive attitudes towards a situation equals positive outcome, whereas a negative attitude towards a negative situation will lead to a negative outcome. We are what to tell our minds, guys. It's all in the mind. Attitude is all in the mind. It can make or break you too. Attitude can change a person's life for the better if one decides to act on a particular situation with more positivity and a way to find solutions to how the problem can be solved, than rather thinking about how it cannot be solved. You get it? You get it? So we've done chapter 1 is ambition. We did awareness. Now we're done with attitude. Chapter 3 is ability. The quote that I like the most on here is, success is the maximum utilization of the ability you have. That's by Zig Ziglar, a quote by him. What we have all around is all around us in the environment is through man's ability to do things, like to build a car, to build a house. It's a man's ability to do all these things, both the ordinary and the extraordinary, like coming up with medicine or coronavirus something solution, AIDS, cure to AIDS. So there's one type of ability, two types, sorry. One is talent. We all have our hidden talents hidden inside of us. You can be a singer, you can be a writer, you can be a poet, you can be whichever person or whoever you become. Oh my god, you can become whoever you want to be if you only discover your talent, which is your ability. And it's upon us to get to extreme levels to see how much do we like doing what we are doing, how much do we like swimming, how much do we like going for dancing, how much do we like going for yoga classes, how much do we like going for Bible study. What talent is that going for Bible study? Oops, you must be a spiritual person, but I really don't know. So our talent, we really need to nurture them and see if it can bring out positive outcomes. We should be able to really navigate through our talents and give it the best that we've got. This is what makes us different from those whose talents are easily shown or noticed. That's why we have singers like Celine Dion, we have singers like Rihanna, we have other people that are really out there because of their talent. And the other part of ability is skill. Oh, the sun is glowing. What's that? It's ability. I don't know how the video will look. I'm outside. We're outside. It's skill. We have to sharpen our skills by being all-rounded in different ways. Different areas of interest, which will help us to cope with ourselves better and do better in our everyday lives. And in here on talent and skill and ability, all this, there is the getting there, which has 3 parts, which is discovery. This is where you discover yourself through childhood. You ask your grandma, "Oh grandma, what did I used to do when I was this young?" They will tell you, and this will be able to identify your skill or your talent through discovery. And then there's development. After identifying one's talent or skill, one must consistently work on ways to improve their skill, which will make them outstand and do great in what they do. Development. Three, it's deployment. This is where one gets to now enter into the world and now go for road shows to do more of your music, where you get to go into the competitive world. Now you start operating up a business. If you've seen, you're really focused on becoming a pastor, you open a church. That's like now deployment. And you go for your interest, like you just go for a music audition. Yeah. And here's where we get to put our abilities into practice. Deployment. Now here's where we get to the outside world and see what it do. On chapter 4, I had to change my positioning because of the legs. I think now we're good. Chapter 4 is ambition, and my favorite quote on ambition is, keep away from people who try to belittle your ambition. Small people always do that, but they really get make you feel that you too can become great. This is by Mark Twain. What is ambition? Ambition is a strong or earnest desire that an individual has to do or achieve something in his or her life. It is an admirable desire for advancement and improvement. It's wanting to do better, in short. It's wanting to do better in everything you do in life. We all have our own different ambitions, just depends on how you perceive them. Ambition started when you were very young, when you were in class, and the teacher used to ask, like, what do you want to be when you grow up? Little pastor, little Shiko, little boy, little whoever, just little baby, just up their hand. I want to be an air hostess, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a teacher, I want to be a... That's where ambition started. You already envision becoming this person. So the answer is no. That ambitious person will ideally work so hard to get where they say where they envision to be. When they were younger, one thing that puts our ambition in the negative side of things is competition, where we want to be noticed as being the best in what we do amongst those who we are competing against. So compromise delays our ambition because we go out of our way to do the unnecessary just to be given the title as the best singer, the best runner, the best cook, the best driver. We go out of our way, and that's compromise. Compromise delays our ambition. But you know, it's fun. Have you tried breakfast with a day? And if come this far and you don't subscribe, then do subscribe. If this is you don't like, you don't like anything. And you don't like anything. So share your interest on what the good a book review. Higher. For one to have ambition, one must have the talent and skills. So it's about building up the ability, the skills. Now we have the ambition, where we building up to the ability, where we say we have to have this for the talent. Most class is the talent and skills. Check competence, and this is very well. And the last part, chapter 5, that we're going to do through is chapter 5 is association. This is association with other people. Oh, this is big class, after big class did quotes in every chapter for that topic. So if it's ambition, we had like 5. Actually, it's 5. If you look so well, it's like 5. Oh, the sun has gone. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 quotes in every chapter. Different people, different visionaries. The sun is failing us, it's setting, and so we need to get done quickly. Chapter 5 is associations. Association with other people corrupts our character, especially when we have none. Friedrich Nietzsche. oh my god, I can't pronounce that name. So, and I'll also add this quote that I know very well: show me your friends and I'll tell you who you are. Sorry, I'm filming outside. If you hear any other noises, I'm outside. Your friends and family are your association. We need to take in the positives and put away the negatives in the associations we are in. We can be going to church and engaging with people. There are good people you can associate with there, and some other negative people. So it's up to you to take in the positive and just let go of the negative things. And we are who we associate ourselves with. If we hang around thieves, we're gonna become thieves. If we hang around people who steal banks, we'll become thieves. If we hang around drug addicts, same we're gonna be drug addicts. Let's look at the positive side. If we hang around visionaries, to make you want to become a visionary, and it's you are who you associate yourself with. If most of our time is spent in our associations, you become them. So choose your associations wisely. I repeat, choose your associations wisely, and we need to balance them. Like, we need to know, like, I have this kind of people and I can only associate with them during family functions. I can't take them nowhere. They're just supposed to be taken to the club, and that's all. You know how to choose your friends. Like, kama unakwenda kwa yeye kwa baa, mwende na yeye. Kama unakwenda naye kwa kanisa, mwende na yeye. If it's a family gathering, you know. If it's a formal meeting, you just can't take any that friend of yours who goes and just talks and rambles, and it's in a formal meeting or in a formal event. Like, just know where to take your friends. That's why I'm saying you need to balance your associations. And as we associate ourselves with the positive minded who make us become better, this will learn somebody else to associate with you because they can benefit from you. They see you as beneficial, and you are an open door to them. Associate ourselves with the positive minded people who make us become better. Somebody else does. If you like you have this group of people or this group of men, they are really successful, and you will want to associate with them. And when you do that and become successful, you will make other people want to now associate with you positively, and now it's just the line goes and goes and goes. And that's all about chapter 5, which is association. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you learned some tricks and tips out there. And if you really want this book, and if you really like some inspiration in your life, you read the book and you put it into action, because you just can't read a book and gain all this knowledge just for nothing. I know Pastor Munu had a very good intention to put this book out there, and it's a very nice book. And he has another book called Life You're Thinking. I will do a book review on it too. I haven't started reading it yet. So this is upgrade. If you want to purchase it, it's only 100. You want it. I'm not doing a sponsorship, I'm just being a nice person because I know you will benefit from it. Only a $1,000. So Pastor Victor Munu, he's a pastor, and I've been meaning to do this book review for a minute, so today is the day. Hope you enjoyed the video. For those who are new here, subscribe and turn on your post notification to get notified every time I upload a video. Thank you.